5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're old, groaning like a geezer.
Oops. Forgot to switch over the picture so I'd come up automatically. Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's once again time for Graybeards Studio. I got my Snake Plissken shirt on and I am ready to rock and roll. This is episode 128. And this was a tight poll this week. We had a dog fight between Brian Boland and Alan Davis. And I'm gonna admit I tried to push the vote towards Davis a little bit. Because obviously Alan Davis has worked on a ton of stuff, so there's a much broader selection, and I always like to have plenty of options when deciding what to draw. Plus, I'm a huge Alan Davis fan. Now, I'm a huge Boland fan too, but in terms of just everyday comic reading experience, Alan Davis is like one of the all-time greats. To me, he's right up there with Byrne and other guys in the 80s that were just doing a variety of different things and did them all well. So anyway, we're missing a guy right now. I don't know what David Williams is doing right now. I know he's around. He was just like messaging us in the Graybeards studio green room, but he is not here. So we're going to start things and hopefully David will show up in his own good time. But here's a guy. This guy is always on time. In fact, he's early most of the time. Welcome in, Gary Martin. Hello, Gary.
Aaron.
Yes.
I know you know that game, set, match equals tennis.
Yeah.
Set, match, run equals arson.
Match, set, run.
Match.
Okay. No, wait a minute. Don't you have to light the match before you set it on fire?
Set, match.
Set, match, run. I think you're out of order. I think it's match, set, run.
You're overanalyzing.
Yeah, maybe I am. I'm just going a little too far. But thankfully we have someone here that never overanalyzes anything. He just goes with it. Stan Lawless.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Sounds make sense.
Thank you. See?
Excellent segue.
Yeah, exactly. It makes perfect sense. I wish I could introduce David Williams, but we don't know where he's at. I don't know what he's doing. Yesterday was David's birthday. Did you guys know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. And he said his mom took him out for dinner, which I think that's very nice. And I don't know where they went. McDonald's? I have no idea.
Take it from me.
Is he still one of those whippersnappers in his 50s?
Yes.
Take it from me. If you take David out to dinner, it's expensive.
Okay. Well, he said he told me that he was being a little cautious because she wanted to bring his two sons with him, and so now
forget about it. They are large lads.
Well, that's when they go to like Golden Corral, so they get the buffet, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, maybe he is in a food coma.
He could be, but have any of you guys checked the green room like in the last couple minutes on Twitter? I mean,
nope.
See if he's like posted any sort of. He said. He said, by the way, I'm going to be 10 minutes late.
Okay.
So we're waiting for 3 more minutes. But while we do that, why don't we see who's in the chat? See what these fine people that are joining us today have to say about whatever they may want to say something about. Repairman Jack is here. Past Master Dan is joining us. He's already posting links. We always appreciate that from you guys that are wrenches, especially guys like Past Master Dan. Eric Hutfells does it a lot.
Randy
Howell, of course. Even though Randy says stuff like Aaron is a nerd kind of guy. Let's see.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I could easily see you starting a nerd cult, and you're their leader.
Might be onto something, Gary. You think I could like squeeze money out of that?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to start organizing my.
Well,
my
plans. It worked for L. Ron Hubbard. I mean, maybe we could create our own religion here.
That's right, and get my own sci-fi book.
Wasn't it actually created in the company of a bunch of other sci-fi writers? Like I think Harlan Ellison said he was there, anyways. And
really? When they created that,
and they started to throw in all these different things because they said that's where the money's at. And
Dan, David, and I can be your goons. Like we can dress up in black suits and stand behind you at the podium.
Right, I could do that.
That is a really interesting concept because it's like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot, for example, right? Those things all started on the premise of a false photograph or a doc, and then this whole thing, and now people believe it to be true. You've got L. Ron Hubbard who creates his own religion with the help of other sci-fi writers, and people think it's true. Yeah. And I mean, it's scary in that sense.
Yeah. Well,
J.C. Vaughn. Yeah. J.C. Vaughn says L. Ron Lopresti.
Well, the thing, L. Ron Hubbard was an evil genius. I mean, he put into this self-help stuff, brainwashing techniques that really do work. They use
you've got to be charismatic to pull that off.
He ran it like a military. It was really, he knew how to brainwash people, basically.
I feel
Captain Biptos is complaining that this is wasting drawing time.
This is quality.
You're right. This is an absolutely pointless conversation. No, we're stalling.
This is the full artist experience where
we're stalling, waiting for David.
Procrastination is what we do as an artist,
Yeah, but this is interesting procrastination because I had not heard the thing about the sci-fi writers roundtable discussion and Harlan Ellison being there to help create.
Or so he claims, anyways. He was not exactly.
But that's good stuff, whether it's true or not. JS is here. Randy Howell, all the way from Canada. We did that. Let's see here. Rand Arrington is here. Pantheon.
Captain Bipto cracking the whip, man. He's like chop chop.
Glitch is here all the way from across the pond.
Hey, Katie.
Just making demands on us. I see you guys are way ahead of me. I'm like, I started at the beginning so I could not
right. You're very
miss
thorough.
Anybody. So a lot of Glitch and Rand Arrington conversation going on here as I scroll down. There's Creative Faye. Oh, Creative Faye asked me a while ago if I still had the print of the pigs in the farmyard, one dressed as Superman, one as Batman, and one as Wonder Woman. I do actually have about 5 or 6 of those prints left. So there it is, me answering the question eventually. Lone Star Vipers joining us. Matthew Muma. JP Roca is joining us. Now, you guys, when you guys ship stuff out, I don't know what mail program you use, but I switched over to Pirate Ship, right? Because I kept having so many glitches with stamps.com.
Really? It was driving me nuts. Because that's what I use.
You use Pirate Ship or Stamps?
No, Stamps.
That's what I've been using for all my fulfillment, but it keeps glitching on me and really pissing me off. So I went to Pirate Ship. So then I enter in the address, right? And it keeps dropping apartment numbers, right? You type it in and it shows there on the screen. You go, okay, we're cool. Then you print out the label and the apartment number's not on the label. And I don't notice, right? So I sent it to JP Roca, a book. He ordered a book and it never got to him. And I was like, what the heck? And I went back and checked. And so I had to go in, even after trying to fix it, it's still printed out without the apartment. I had to go and handwrite the apartment number on there.
Oh, man.
So every program has glitches and it's driving me nuts.
So
it doesn't seem like
your estimate, how many handwritten apartment numbers are you going to have to do in your lifetime?
Well, if I keep using Pirate Ship and I can't get this thing figured out,
right?
I would guess there's probably going to be at least 100 in the next fulfillment I do. So we shall see. But
okay, so how long does it take you to write in the apartment number.
I don't know. A few
Let's say 10 seconds.
Yeah, but is that really the point? What are you getting at, Gary? What are you trying to say?
Okay, 100 times 10 seconds. How much time is that?
Oh, here we go. That would be 1,000 seconds.
Okay, what is that like?
Okay, well,
minute?
60 into 1,000 goes what? 10, 20, 30. I don't know. It's 15 minutes probably.
Okay, so that's 50. Okay, whatever your hourly rate is for fulfilling, 1/4 of that is being wasted.
By the way, this is really interesting.
Yeah, this is way better than talking about
David, for the love of God, get in here.
All right, let me finish
Wait,
this.
if you use pirate ship, it's not working. Do you go, "Arr"?
I do, and I throw stuff down, and I talk
It's
to
a
my
pirate
parrot.
ship not be working. Arr.
There she blows. Gollum Wolf is here.
All the entertainment folks.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you pay the big bucks for, is to watch this crap. Resart, is that that's not Ivan Rice, is it? It couldn't be. Maybe he has like like relatives or something. Uh-oh. Katie Did's channel. There's Katie Did. Hello, Graybeards. Woo! VV. I don't know what that means. Listening while I'm at work. That means she's cutting hair, and some poor woman probably is going, "What in the world are you listening to? Please turn this off." And she's just cranking it up, being total punk rock.
Yeah, I heard
Joe
of
Lowe.
this VV thing. Is it double victory or something? I
Did
forget.
you say VD or VV?
VV? There's two
Okay.
V's.
All right.
VV.
Yeah, what is this
Yeah, we don't
VD I
know.
keep hearing about?
Yeah, we are,
Everybody tells me I have it, and I don't know what it is.
yeah, I mean, chat, we're dork geezers. We don't know this hipster lingo.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta-
Like, these abbreviations, we're just like scratching our heads, going, "What does that stuff mean?" I
Blake
gotta get a
says
teenager here to tell me.
VV equals W equals win.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, of course.
Why don't
Why
you
wouldn't I
type
know
a
that?
W then?
Why would I not?
Right. Right, exactly.
Here's a
Making
guy.
it harder.
Wait a minute. We got somebody who thinks he knows stuff. Like,
Oh.
maybe he can help us out. It's David Williams.
All right.
Finally, there he is.
Okay, the show is saved.
There. We got to get everybody in the right order. There we go. That's where everybody needs to be. Happy belated birthday, David.
Aww. Thank you.
Yeah, are you still in your 50s?
Yeah. What of it?
All right. Well, we'll let you in here anyway.
Yeah, he's prematurely gray, as they say. Eric Boyd is here. Corey Landis, sleeping psychopathy, who actually now owns David's Batman and his Superman that he drew from.
Got to get the Trinity.
I know, but will David draw Wonder Woman? That's the question. Let's see here. Corum is joining us. He says this should be fun.
Competition.
You can draw her today.
Only if it's a competition.
A little louder, David.
Only if it's a competition.
Well,
that's when David.
What is the competition?
Yeah, that's when David makes an effort on this show. Forget.
Yeah,
about
he just phones it in.
Like I said, now that we're getting paid on Kings, this show is like, whatever.
Hey, you get paid on this show too. Just
oh, yeah, that's right.
Much.
Yeah, yeah. I jump for joy when your
$25 payment comes in.
Yoo-hoo! I can buy
Pizza.
Hey,
yeah. Pizza tonight.
It's a pizza you might not have had otherwise. So
True. Yep. I always do that. Like when I get my fat royalty check from Marvel, I think, yeah, I can like order dessert for dinner.
If I'm in the right place. Corum says this should be fun. That's a sentiment that we hear often before the show. This should be fun, and I don't know that it ever really is, Gary. But
they're always. I mean, that's why they tune in. They're always hopeful that they will be entertained.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to tell us something. It should be fun. It's
this
not.
is the kind of crap. This is the kind of crap that ruins the show right here.
Where's the great
ruins the show?
Oh, way to go, Katie.
Preach it, sister.
You go on her show one time and she's like your buddy for life. It's like
maybe I should start my own cult.
Well,
Yeah.
you've already
Screw you and your
Katie's
cult,
in
man.
on it already.
Hey, whatever cult you guys want to start, I'm all in.
Okay.
Sounds
Dan
like
doesn't
fun.
care. He's in. He's a joiner. Dan's a joiner.
Yeah, I'm not a leader. That's what I figured that out over time.
Yeah, he is a joiner. Dad's Den of Pop Culture is here. We haven't seen him in a while, I don't think. Best Age Comics. Joe Lowe says David is so confident he's giving the rest a head start. Okay, we'll see. John Smith, look at this. More Gary simping. John Smith says Gary, the man, the myth, the legend.
Wow. John knows.
Yeah.
No, apparently.
You can't argue with that, really.
Joseph Pantalone is here.
Can, but
Oh, look at
successfully, I mean.
now. Okay, now Katie's like singling people out now. Okay, I see how it's going.
Well, that's because I said, "Hey, Katie." I said hi to her.
Sure you did.
It's just a response. It's that's way humans work, you know.
So,
Just so you know.
yeah, make a note
I
there,
spend too much
Aaron.
time by myself.
Hi,
Yeah,
Katie.
make a note there,
Hi,
Aaron. That's
Dan.
how humans
That's kinda-
work.
That's
Okay.
how we converse.
Okay, is that okay? I didn't realize that's how it worked. So I'm gonna try. Well, I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm capable of doing that. We'll see.
I don't think so.
JC Vaughn
We
is
have hope,
here.
though.
Mad Mel, Rodney Ulabari, who also abides in New Mexico. Good to see you, Rodney. Steve Giblin is here. House of R, Captain Bitpo. Finally got to him, Bipto. Corey Landis says Aaron is a stud among nerds. Why do I always feel like even when I get complimented, somebody's giving me a shot? Right
See, I
to the
told you, Aaron.
solar plexus. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
aren't we all
nerds
studs?
Look up to you.
I don't know. I think I'm a stud. I don't know. Or I was at one point.
So let me ask you this question, Aaron.
Yeah.
Can you do the live long and prosper Spock gang sign without? Okay, see, that's a nerd test.
I can do
See,
this.
I have to separate my fingers
Good
with
job.
my
I
other
do
hand.
both hands.
See, I can't do it.
hands.
See, that's okay. See, you're just proving.
Now
my
we're
point.
showing off.
You're
Yeah.
proving my point.
All right. Let's
It's
see.
not like I
here.
practiced it for hours and hours. To
Yeah,
perfect it.
Bob Jester 28. That sounds. You guys ever heard of Bob Jester 28?
No.
Okay, well, Bob,
Sounds
if you're
good.
new, thanks for joining us. If you're just newly speaking out, thanks for being in the chat. We appreciate
Sure.
your
See how long he
contribution.
lasts.
Sleeping Psychopathy says, I feel like Dan would have a good Kool-Aid recipe.
Yeah, I
You
like
take
Kool-Aid.
that a lot of ways, I think.
What do you mean recipe?
Sure. It's all about the sugar, Gary. How much sugar you
Water.
put in.
Powder, sugar.
Yeah, but I just put like vodka in or something.
Take the give it just a little bit of a kick.
Yeah.
John Smith says, Aaron, did you buy that book? John, I'm in the process of buying that book. It's so expensive that it's a payment plan thing, which I will reveal when I actually get it in my hand. Oh, He's a Monster. Now, remember, He's a Monster set a record last week for giving us super chats with no message, and he continues that trend today, and we appreciate it very much.
Wow.
Thank you.
I think we should start a running total, like from week to week.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Of-
somebody's gonna.
of-
Who's gonna
of
do the
Free
bookkeeping?
money with no message.
Okay, Gary, you're on it. You keep the records then.
Okay, well, how much did he give last week?
I don't remember. It was he get a 20. Did he give like $70 or something crazy like that?
I don't remember.
I know there was a 20. I don't know if there was a 50 or not. I feel like there was, but I don't know if it was him. I know he had a bunch of like $1.99s after his initial gift. Well, he would know, right? So He's a Monster. Tell us in the chat so Gary can keep track.
But don't do it as a super chat because it won't count because you'll be giving us a message.
Oh, that's right. So yeah.
By the way, Katie does Ko-fi, and she set up in a way that she can see the super chat, and they don't take what they take on YouTube.
I don't understand what you just said. That was like
I don't
laugh
either.
or something.
There's a site called Ko-fi, and you can put someone can put a super chat there for you. You can read it on. You get it on. Somehow she gets it on StreamYard. She can see it. In other words, then with YouTube they take what 30%, but Kofi doesn't take hardly anything, if anything. I forget what it is, but it's so much less. I'm just saying that there's an option there.
Wow.
So you get all of it.
Most of it,
you can
I
just-
don't know exact. There's got to be some percentage, but
Okay, so what you're saying is now I have to be nice to Katie because I need to ask her for information to have her explain this to me.
yeah, try to be moderately nice if you're possible.
Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron. There's a catch.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Randy
the
Martin
question,
is
he's
here.
a muster. There's a question. How much did you super chat with no message last week? Do you remember?
Yes. Headless Bourgeoisie, Pity Moss, Scribe Comics. I'll go through this as we waiting for the reply from our good friend. He's a monster. How about this? $10 from Rand Arrington. Happy birthday, David. There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you guys
No,
remember?
see, I'm sorry, David. Go ahead.
I just said, "Aw."
Okay. See, that's how you super chat a birthday, is that all that money does not go to David. We get a piece of it.
Yeah, well, we got to get our
Spreading it
cut,
around,
man.
spreading the love around. Do you guys remember Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor? I know Gary.
Oh
did.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
Man, when those went out of business, that was a sad day.
I know.
And everybody would like eat out of the same trough. Remember
Okay, now wait a minute. I don't know what you were doing, but no, that is not
that's
how
what
it
they
happened.
did. Like someone had a birthday and they would make this like trough of ice cream with
No, that was like
syrup
the
and all
jungle.
this stuff,
That was
and then
like
they'd hold it over their head and they'd run around the
yeah,
restaurant. You remember all that?
yes, but you're talking about like that. They had that big jumbo thing. It was called a jungle something or other. But that. But a pig's trough.
And they just set it in the middle of the table, and you just go at it.
Okay, yeah, but you're supposed to like scoop stuff out and put it in your bowl. You're not supposed to just
but you put it in your bowl, and then you're still scooping with the spoon that you're eating with.
Well, you're not supposed to do that either, but I can see how that could, with kids, it get a little crazy. Now they had a thing called the pig's trough.
The zoo, that's it. Brian.
The zoo, that was it. Yeah, the Farrell Zoo.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I said the jungle.
I remember being slightly terrified of that when they came running out with everything blaring and stuff. Like, oh, what the hell's going on?
You could order a pig's trough, right? And it came in this square kind of like faux wood thing. It had 6 scoops of ice cream and then all the toppings. But you had to eat that yourself. And if you ate it all, you got like something that said, "I ate a pig's trough." I made a pig of myself at Farrell's or whatever.
You get a bib or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the beginning
let's see. Jay Dredd is here.
Okay, Katie says this is about Kofi. Kofi.
Wait a minute. Wait, hang on a second. It's okay, Dan. Aaron is jealous.
Oh, that was about there.
That sounds like my mom. That's all right, honey. They're just jealous.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyways, Kofi. I'm not saying it right, but it's Kofi. You have a bot that alerts you in the chat, and they don't take any fee unless you want to transfer it to your bank quickly. It's a great platform. That's what Katie says.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
So it might be worth looking into.
I'm gonna have to like private.
That's more work.
Katie and get information. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to be nice and say
Aaron's
like,
gonna have to
just
push
maybe you can figure it out yourself.
You. Okay. Bob Jester 28 says, Aaron, Hale, Nebraska. Laughs out loud. I got a feeling I know Bob Jester, but I don't know the avatar name, so I'm confused. Stealth X5 for $2 says hello. Thank you, Stealth. Appreciate that.
Stealth. Thank you.
He's a monster. Drops another $1.99 with nothing. So you better write that down, Gary. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm keeping track. He's a monster. You've got a ways to go though to catch up with Stealth. He's been saying hello to us for a long time.
Yeah, long time. And he buys art too. He buys a lot of art.
Kofi is a selling platform for artists. Okay, so I'm learning more. All right, here we go. Okay, you have a bot that alerts you in the chat.
That's what I just read.
Don't take any fee unless you want to transfer. Okay, I see. That's what you were reading earlier.
Mm-hmm.
There's Cullen. This is not true. Aaron keeps about 70% and shares the last 30. Well, let me see. I'm trying to figure out my math. That may be correct. It isn't. Randy Howell for 5 Canadian. Thank you. He says it's called Ko-Fi, and you can read the message like a super chat, and YouTube gets nothing.
Nothing.
Ko-Fi.com. I'm intrigued now. Brian at $9.99 is here. Who else do we got? I probably missed a few people, but you know, we try. Craig 69 is here. He says, I'm not here, but he must be here because there
I'm
he is.
not here. Wait a minute. You
There's
just
something
blew our
confusing there.
minds.
Don't you know the phrase when you say I'm not here? It's just saying to you guys, don't tell anybody else here. Oh my gosh, I got to translate stuff or what?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I get
okay, I got
So
it.
you have to do this.
Don't
though.
tell
You-
anybody.
Like if a phone call comes in for him,
Yeah,
it's
he's
like,
not
I'm
here.
not here.
Or
I'm
if
not
someone asks, hey, was that guy here? Say he was not here.
No, he was not
You
here.
got to
Okay,
cover for him, in other words. That's the main thing.
Okay, I got you. Thank Dan. No, thank you. See, that is helpful because I would have just right, and you grabbed it. You grabbed it. And,
Every once in a while, I figure something out.
Yeah, I know. It was surprising there. Okay, so let's do a little round of show and tell, and then get into the drawing portion of our show. David, you must have something. You always have something. What have you got? He's muted, and Gary. So, what have you got? I'll wait for David to get his stuff together here.
Okay, I haven't scanned this yet because I haven't started inking on it. So I will just hold it up.
Okay.
I have to back up.
Oh, is it that big? Oh, boy. Oh, my. Holy crap. What? Is that a golden piece?
No, it's Art Adams.
Art Adams.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
It's big. It's really big.
Oh,
so
wow.
hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll have this inked.
Holy. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Yeah. Holy smokes. Whew. All right. Well, very nice. Okay, David, you got something you want to share?
Yeah, it's in the chat.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Go look.
Dude, I'm not going to go. You're setting me up.
No, I'm serious.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I see it. Did you mail this out already? Is that why you don't have it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, good for you. All right. Here's the first one. This is what David did on that second-rate drawing show, Comicsgate Kings. That's really nice.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now the other thing is a video that
I know. I'm trying to get it on my. Doggone it! Why can't I? Can you send me a link to that, like in the private chat? Because it won't let me drag it onto my desktop so I can play it.
Yeah.
But everybody's been has been like taking single illustrations that we've done and using AI to animate like a sequence or something. And it's been pretty fun. I've had 2 different ones with the Catwoman I did that were actually pretty entertaining. Although I hate AI and I will never.
You know they could do stuff now that would be devastating to us. The money's not there yet, but once it gets there, it's gonna be.
Well,
tough.
did you see? Somebody just posted on Twitter. He's an independent film director. And they put, I think David, you put it in our chat, didn't you? Or somebody did about, they made a complete AI whiskey commercial.
Yeah. I didn't put it.
It was freaking unbelievable. And it's like, and he said, they're going, well, we don't have to spend money on actors. We don't have to do this and do that and do that. And I just replied to him and I just said Skynet. And that was the only thing I said. But it's like, it's true. Within a couple of years, is the film industry even going to exist? I mean, geez.
I don't know.
I think it's going to be like anything else. There will be stuff made by AI, but it's not going to replace everything.
The link is gone. Oh well.
Can't hear you.
You know, when
you.
computer animation kicked in, there's still traditional animation being done. It didn't take over everything.
The link is gone, so oh well.
Wait a minute, I might be able to dig it up. Well, what I'm afraid, but how many jobs are going to be lost? The guy's point was Hollywood is too expensive, and this, that, and the other, and we can save money, and it allows anybody to make a movie now, which is, I'm not a fan of that
No,
sentiment, because I don't think everybody should be making movies
right.
any more than I think everybody should be drawing comics, or everybody should be writing comics, or whatever. I can't find it either. But anyway, so I mean, I get it, to be able to do something that it's like filming a movie on an iPhone, right? Now I don't have to get a camera, and I don't have to pay for film, and I don't have to do all that. But at some point, it's just like, it takes the artistry out of it, and you're just doing computer prompts.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked good, but I'm kind of like, okay, but
yeah. Well, it'll be another tool. And what I think will happen is an actor will act, and then the computer will see their face, and then they put, Sylvester Stallone face on it or something like that. It'll look very well done, and it'll still be acting. It'll just be a new tool to get this thing happening, So it'll probably, it'll be cool. It'll be interesting.
Well, as Dennis Muren said when they came out with the digital effects for Jurassic Park, he said, I think we're extinct. And we just keep seeing some of these great parts of film and art that just suddenly are invalid. And there was craftsmanship, though, and I had such great respect for guys that were creating practical effects. And I have zero respect for people not doing practical effects. Let me put it that way.
So
I'm
that's
still not sure how it works.
Part of,
are they because when you see someone do AI art, they're taking from someone else's art. They're stealing someone else's data.
Yeah.
And so it's not that's infuriating, because they not only can they not do art, but they're actually just taking other people's art and calling it their own.
Yeah. So this,
now, I don't know if the movie's the same way, but
sorry, Dan, this anti-AI rant will be part of Aaron's cult platform.
Yeah, that's right. They started a AI church in San Francisco, shock, where they were worshiping artificial intelligence. I mean, I'm not kidding. And people were doing it. So I'm going to start the anti-AI church, and we'll see. We'll go to war with the AI church, and we'll just see.
Yeah,
just see.
Of course, they'll just launch their iPod or their drones and wipe us all out in 2
seconds.
Gone. I guess we didn't put our sticks and our bats, and
I know we'll just be get blown up. There we go, Dan. Tell us?
That's what I did on Kings last Monday here. So Wonder Woman.
Did you get all the shiny stuff done on her costume on the show, or did you do that later?
I did most of it on the show, yeah.
And
I probably darkened it a little bit, maybe,
Mm-hmm. That turned out very nice. And you sold this in the auction afterwards?
Yes.
$2.
What was that, David?
2 bits, he says.
$2.
2 bits? $2? Okay. Well, you get what you can. And no, that was a really nice piece. That was actually, there was a lot of nice pieces.
People are bringing their A game, and I think it's got
something
to do with
I've
money.
noticed that. I've noticed that the level of art is increased.
Yeah.
With several of the Kings, some of them not so much, but there are several that are in the running every week, and they're bringing it.
Well, there's also, honestly, the poll where they vote who's best, they rank you. That's a little bit of an incentive too, because there's one week I was last. I was last 1 week. I'm like, I got my ass kicked once,
Yeah, if you go last, nobody has money left over in the auction.
Well, it's not just that; it's the pride of losing to everybody, and it's like I don't want to lose to everybody.
Yeah. No, see, if I drew live stream, which I don't, but if I did, I would go on the show, and I wouldn't mind losing, being in last place, as long as I got the most do re mi in the auction.
That usually doesn't happen that way.
I know that would be a miracle, but
Well, and there is some question about whether or not Ethan actually started that Hawkman drawing on the show, or if it was
David brought that up to me, and now you. So that's two people.
Dude, that was a lot of work for just 2 hours. That was a lot of work.
He is fast though when it comes to. I
Yeah,
mean,
is
I
he
think if
though?
you
He's
might
that
have to look at the
fast.
lines closer. They might be a little.
I'm just throwing it out there for conversation. You know, I don't know. I can't say for sure. I may be a little bitter because I got relegated to second place because of his Hawkman drawing, but
oh, that's it.
I'm just you just brought up the competitive nature of it all. So
well, Aaron, if you would have gotten third place, would you even mention this?
Yes, because I would have. The only person that could have knocked me out of second place was David,
right?
And so I would have given him legitimate props, but I still would have gone after Ethan because then I would have had second place, and then I was in third because, you know, perhaps some cheating going. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just throwing it out there for people's consideration. All right, I do have something.
By the way, the winning or the way you rank, it doesn't actually correlate with how much people spend on the piece too. I've noticed
that's not necessarily true. That is correct. I mean, but if you get too far down the list,
maybe they could influence. Like maybe
the big
really
money
sucks,
is generally gone. So, okay, so you guys may or may not know this, but I had a line of greeting cards, and I've been sitting on them forever. And I just kind of wanted to show people and say, I should put these in sets and stick them on my website, I guess, for sale. But we have things like this that say, I'm stuck on you. See? Isn't that cute?
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
And this is...
You're becoming dad now. Isn't that cute?
Look at this. What? I said happy birthday. You know, it's just kind of fun.
I like that one.
Fun stuff.
I'm going to start wearing my pants like that.
There you go. And, you know, it's like this. It's happy birthday. When do we eat? You know, those are fun things like that. Yep. The special cards that.
What? Where do you get these?
I made them.
I know, but where can I buy them?
Oh, well, that's the thing. You can't at the moment. Remember, the diet starts after the holidays. That was something my dad always said. So I commemorated it here on a Christmas card. Look at this clever one here, Gary. This is really clever, if I do say so myself. This, of course, is Thinking of You. See? You get it?
Boy.
Yeah. Funny stuff.
Like
this is one of my faves here. Okay. I like a little drawing of the ghost. It says, just a little card to lift your spirits. Huh?
I thought it was fun.
Now, this is my favorite one, but it's hard to find the right time to use it.
Can you see a close-up of his face?
Oh my gosh,
that's great.
You know, you could probably
that's my favorite one.
You could probably sell these, the originals, and people could send an original card. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So this has nothing inside. You can write whatever you want. But so the idea was, I was bringing these to shows.
Wait, did that say mom?
What was that?
What did that say, mom?
No, it just said nom 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 nom. You know, like,
nom. I was like, mom, what?
So I used to bring these to shows, and I bought this really nice wooden spinner that had, like, you put the cards in it and people could spin it around. I sold a ton of these at different shows, but I was selling for like $2 a piece. So it's like, I sold 100 cards, you know, and it cost you that much to ship the stupid spinner rack down to the, you know, wherever you're displaying them at. So it's like, I quit bringing them, but they do have a soft spot in my heart. So maybe I'll put them in a set on the on my website.
On your website. That's a good idea. Put them in a set.
Yeah, get them shrink wrapped and have a set. Now, I want to show one other thing. Now, this isn't me, but I finally got a frame for this. This is something from a very early Graybeards.
Oh, yeah.
That's David Williams doing Frankenstein Jr. And I bought this from him.
Yeah, that was back when David cared.
Yeah. Even though it wasn't a competition, he cared.
Hey, do you think we should draw on this drawing show?
You think?
I don't know, just an idea.
Well, okay. we got a format. We got to follow, Dan.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
Yeah, stall as long as possible.
That's right. And okay, so let's get into it. So Alan Davis is what we're doing today. So that really opens the door because he's done a lot of work at DC and at Marvel with a variety of characters. So David, I know you've had plenty of time to think about it. What are you thinking about drawing today?
Captain Britain.
Captain Britain, you said.
I've already drawn Captain Britain on the show, so I can't do that. Dan, what are you thinking?
I think I'm going to do Nightcrawler.
I've done Nightcrawler on this show, so I can't do Nightcrawler. I will, however, I may be doing Silver Surfer, although, gosh, I think I had already done the Silver Surfer, but not as an Alan Davis Silver Surfer.
You can do it again.
But you've done Silver Surfer.
Yeah, but not, and I'm going to try and do like a little Alan Davis-y shading and things like that, maybe. And I could change my mind at any second. But there we go. That's initially, I think.
You could put like any Alan Davis character on a surfboard.
That's true. And then just kind of, I kind of like that.
All right,
let's get into it, folks. Dan's going to switch cameras as he often does, and I guess I should too. So, how does this work?
Arnold Roy has a good suggestion. He says, "Do Megan from Excalibur."
I was thinking that, but it's like, does anybody really care about Megan?
Well,
my camera sucks. Go ahead, Gary. Give me your explanation.
It depends on how you pull her off, Aaron.
Hang on now. What?
If she's compelling, alluring, like an overly ripe Megan would be popular.
Now, I used to love that Excalibur series with Chris Claremont and Alan Davis because she was Captain Britain's girlfriend, but she was kind of having a thing on the side with Nightcrawler, and there was a lot of like, that romantic tension in there.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't like Claremont's writing. There was always this soap opera stuff going on. Stealth says that he owns the Nightcrawler from Aaron that you were talking about.
There you go. So I don't know who ended up with the Captain Britain, but now I could do. I wanted to show something too. This cover happened. I came across it on Heritage a while ago. Now this is Alan Davis, an Excalibur cover, obviously. John Carter of Mars, kind of
by Paul Neary.
Yep. You know how much the original art for this went for?
No idea.
$94,000.
Holy shit!
How much did he get for it?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Probably $600 when he sold it, maybe.
Yeah. Probably less than that because that's an older.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been like what was Excalibur? Was it the mid 80s, maybe late 80s? But he does female figures like nobody's business.
Yeah, he does.
I looked at this series just to like improve my female drawings because just very simple lines and so forth. It's all
no bells and whistles, just solid draftsmanship.
And it was like, Rachel Summers in her red, Phoenix outfit. And it was just figure work all over the place. It was so good.
That would be a good tagline.
Figure work.
When Aaron draws a book, you get female figures all over the place.
Speaking of that, look at this. I forgot this was in my, can you guys see this? I was at San Diego and I had some time and I started doing a Jessica Rabbit.
Are you going to finish her?
Huh?
You going to finish it?
I guess I should. I just found it. I mean, it's animation style. It didn't take that long. I should finish this.
Yes, you should. I think
Jessica Rabbit right there.
Jay Dredd says, "Whoa."
There you go. All right. Okay, so you talked me into it. I'll do Megan, I guess.
See that, Art of Roy? Your opinion counts.
You matter. Today.
So, and what I'm saying is, stop suggesting characters, because he picked one and he's going to go with it.
Well, I mean, when I think of Alan Davis, I think of Excalibur. So, and I can't do Captain.
Yeah, I kind of.
Britain.
That's what I was thinking too.
Can't do Captain Britain. I can't do Nightcrawler because I've already done them. Although he also did a book called Clandestine,
Right.
and that had MODOK and the Silver Surfer in the first issue. So, would I go MODOK? Would that just be insane to go MODOK?
It would be really cool, but you wouldn't sell it as quickly.
Mm. Well, here's an experiment then. Let's just see. I'll do Megan. We'll see how long it sits, Gary. We'll see.
Yeah. And then, time it and then do MODOK.
Plus, you've already promised.
Yeah, next. Right. Okay, Aaron. Next Marvel themed Kings draw MODOK. See how you do.
I love MODOK. I've got a huge...
John Smith says on a surfboard.
I've got
the MODOK surfer. You have to draw him shiny.
Oh my gosh, I should do that. When I did Ms. Marvel, we did a long story arc with MODOK, and I literally kept every MODOK page I could get my hands on. The inker may have one or two, and I sold all the Sleepwalker pages. Talk about characters. Yeah, I do. No, I'm not going to go get them right now.
I was going to say, if you have time, we'd like to see him.
Okay. You know what? Maybe I can.
Okay. Chat. How many people in the chat that say they want to see those pages will it take for you to go get them?
I'm just getting set up here. Okay, I'll tell you what. If Katie Did wants me to go get them, I won't.
Okay, Katie, it's up to you. Can you hear us? It's up to you. Do you want to see? I bet you don't hear this all the time. Do you want to see Aaron's MODOK?
Oh my
man!
God. I got an idea here that I'm.
Yes or no? That's all you have to type in. Yes or no.
Say no, obviously.
Blork. I'm not familiar with Blork. Welcome. I want to see MODOK wooing Megan.
I could have him flying around back here.
Yeah.
I was going to put the Silver Surfer flying back there, but maybe I'll put MODOK flying around.
Yes. MODOK lurking.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we're on to something now. Took a little bit, but I think we're on to something here.
Baggins and the Banshee. What? So there's two of you there? David is blowing my mind with how far back he holds his pencil with such control.
That's just a sketch.
Yeah. He tightens up when necessary.
Okay. Katie has spoken.
What'd she say?
Don't get him.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hang on.
Well played, Katie. He fell into our trap.
All right.
Katie actually had to take time away from her. She's probably cutting someone's hair. And says, "Hang on just a second." They don't even know.
Yeah, she
probably.
has to tell her customer,
Yeah.
excuse me a second, I have to tell someone to get
Something
his
little
motor.
important. Little do they know, it's like this stupid show that she's got to comment. Oh,
Hang on.
He's looking. Aaron has vast art files that he has to go through.
I really do.
But he's way more organized than I do. Somebody asks me about some artwork that I have. I'll say, I might find it tomorrow.
These are all my Ms. Marvel pages, so I got to figure out where MODOK shows up.
Okay. That would be a good t-shirt. We're trying to figure out where MODOK shows up.
All right, here's one. Look at that MODOK face right there.
Yeah, you got to do a close-up of MODOK. Well, that's every shot of him is a close-up because he's just a big head, right?
Right, exactly. Of course, these are inks by Matt Ryan. This is back in the day when Marvel kind of liked me.
Yeah, next one, hold it up close. I want to see this.
Oh, look at this. Now, this is sick MODOK. See, he's coughing.
Oh, that's a great page. That's what I look like in the morning.
So, yeah, so you got MODOK commanding the, hang on a second. I'll make this big for a second. Okay, so, yeah, so MODOK's commanding the agents of AIM or whatever they are there.
Yeah.
And then, he's coughing up blood, though, because he's sick. See, now look at him in that. He's very sad, very kind of sickly and sad there.
He's got the COVID.
Yeah, he does. This is pre-COVID right there.
I mean, how interesting would MODOK be wearing a big mask?
that'd be awesome.
That's good stuff. Okay, let's see here.
Gollum Wolf is waiting for David to make a MODOK joke.
I want to see a David Williams MODOK. That's what I want to see.
Excuse me?
Nobody wants to see that MODOK?
What?
No, Dad.
Oh, he's David.
No.
Williams MODOK.
No one wants to see your little MODOK.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
They want to see my big black. They want to see my big black coat.
There we go. Thank you, David.
There goes our rating.
Okay. I've got a big MODOK splash page someplace. Where is that?
Aaron,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Hulk Smash says he's yelling, by the way. Could we get someone on this stream to compete with Dan and David?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
All right. I see how it is. You should wait till I rock your world with Megan. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that Dr. Doom with that big old,
that's awesome.
inked by Art Taber. How about that?
Really?
Way back in the day.
I didn't know he inked you.
Yeah, he did on just this one Dr. Doom X-Men annual thing.
You mean Art Sabet?
Art Tibet.
Are those in your private collection?
Yes. These are pages that I will not sell.
Okay. Until you run out of pages to sell.
Marvel actually turned this into they used this image a lot.
The Hulk one?
Yeah, that Hulk one.
And you're living high on the hog with the royalties from every time they used it.
Well, they were using it on t-shirts and stuff, so I got nothing. There's
Right.
a Sentinel beating up Galactus.
Ooh.
And I figured
Yeah, wow.
I figured I would never get to draw Galactus again, which has proven to be true. So I kept this page.
That's a cool page. I've never seen that.
Now, let's see what else we got in here. Now I'll show you a great page that really is, there's nothing on it that says, oh, I want to keep that, but except that it's such a cool page. And this is from Justice League. So you got this big OMAC robot. This is Matt Ryan inks. And there's Captain Adam down there. The ground's getting blown up.
Really like Matt's inks on you.
He's really, really good.
Yeah.
And so anyway,
a
few things.
Hang on. Troublemaker Mickey says, "Hail Graybeards in chat."
There she is.
There she is. That girl's nothing but trouble. That's what I hear.
We gotta give her
Your mom told you that.
Yeah, she said, "Stay away from that Mickey girl. She's nothing but trouble."
I know her type. She's trouble. Oh! By the way,
yes.
By the way, what?
Can't hear nothing.
Where'd you go?
Where'd I go?
Where'd you go?
This is compelling.
Did you hear the corn dog?
I did not.
No. Heard that.
Yeah. You'd think after all this time, Gary, your sound effects would be better, but
well, I don't. Sometimes the mic doesn't pick up like certain sounds, and I don't know what it picks up and what it doesn't.
Well, you got to rehearse these things, you know.
Katie Dids for 5 says, Gary, thank you for stopping by. Oh, here we go. For stopping by the other day last week. It was fun to learn more about the origins of y'all's show. You're always welcome to come by anytime. So Gary's welcome to come by apparently anytime, but I guess that's it. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's officially given up on you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Just when you least expect it.
Well,
actually, I saw part of that show.
Drawing her invitation, is that what's going on there? Because you just dissed her, kind of?
I don't know. John Platt for £2. That's more than $2. Says, yes, please, Aaron, go and show us your Modoc artwork. Okay, so thank you, John. Can't quite remember where I've now what does this mean, Gary? You're friends with Katie. You are to get Aaron. Is that Klingonese? What is that? You are to get Aaron. Lol. Do I need the Rosetta Stone to interpret that?
It's just
he
these hip
says
kids,
you are hard to please.
Oh, is that what that is?
Too hard.
You're hard to get. No, you're hard to get here. Oh, not hard to get on the show, maybe. Oh, here you are too hard to please. Wait a minute. It says you are to get Aaron, and then she says, no. That means you are too hard to please.
Read the third one.
I effed it up. Okay. All right.
It's just these young kids.
She's working.
Well, okay, so we're going to make excuses for her now? Jeez, Gary.
It's these young kids and their fancy lingo, you know.
I know, we can't keep up. What's she talking
right.
about? I don't understand what she's saying.
Yep. So that's, we use that excuse when we don't understand what somebody's saying, that, we're too old to get this hip talk, but it just, we're idiots. That's just what it comes down to.
Wait.
Well, but you've got to use English at some point too, and or some semblance.
Those are all English words.
Yeah, but they were arranged in such a way that makes me think that perhaps something else was going on there. All right. And I know Megan's got a lot of hair.
Alfonso Riley is calling out Katie and her salty lingo.
Yeah, she's at work too. Certainly they can't approve of that kind of language at work.
Yeah, but she's typing it.
Okay, so they don't. Well, what if she's got, she's styling somebody's hair. She's probably using that, you talk and it types for you.
Yeah. So she's yelling "F you."
Yeah.
You are quiet. She's standing behind someone. They don't know what she's doing.
Because why is she so mad? Who is she talking to?
Art of Roy. Enough with the suggestions, all right?
still.
He's drawing Megan. Don't push it.
Oh,
He
man.
wants you to draw Captain Britain holding Megan.
I can't. I've already drawn Captain Britain. You know, we have a no repeat rule on this show, so I don't know. That may not last forever, obviously, but
Yeah.
at the moment, we're sort of.
The beam pad says, "Hi, chat." We're getting a lot of new names in the chat today.
I like it.
Yeah.
Word's
And I'm
getting
gonna
around.
encourage- Yeah, it's only taken what 3 years, but you know, word's getting around.
Well, it takes some people longer to admit that they watch the show, and by joining in the chat, that's what they're doing.
Oh, I see.
They're going on record that they're watching.
Once they feel it's safe, finally, to admit that they're actually here.
Yeah, they're coming out of the closet.
You know, there is a fair amount of pros that visit this show, not on air, but and they're not as boisterous as our own John Beatty, but they're watching. They're watching, and they're
Ink on
judging.
Paper is questioning your no repeat character rule, Aaron. He's saying, didn't David draw Batman 50 times?
Well, yeah, but
I don't know how long Ink on Paper you've been watching the show, but David makes up his own rules.
yeah, we've tried to reel him in, and it just does not work.
David's credo is, don't worry about it.
Exactly.
I draw whatever the I want.
See, David is he's a loose cannon. Is that racist, David? Because aren't cannons black?
Damn.
Wow.
I don't want to get in trouble by calling you a cannon.
I didn't see that coming from Gary.
Like, what am I saying?
I'd be more
Loose is
offended.
okay, but do not call him.
I'd be
Go
more
ahead.
offended if you called me a skillet.
That's like saying David loves Cocoa Puffs, and that's like, that's racist because Cocoa Puffs are brown, and their slogan is "Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs."
Gary's gone off the deep end.
Yeah,
here.
Gary's usually the clean cut guy here. You know,
I don't
going
know
on?
what's happened to the show. I blame Katie.
That's just like calling brown rice racist
Oh my
because it's brown, and it's sometimes they call it wild rice.
Man.
I blame Katie.
For my material, you blame Katie.
Well, I think Katie's a bad influence. Look, she just dropped an F-bomb in her hair salon, for crying out loud.
That's
She'll do
true.
anything.
That's true.
When did Megan get this green outfit? Didn't she have like that really horribly designed mustard pantsuit for the longest time?
Well, who knows? Draw the good costume.
I mean, the green one's better than the one she was wearing before.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever see those British Captain Britain magazines that Alan Davis drew before he came over to Marvel?
Yeah.
Or I guess it was Marvel UK. Was it what it was called?
Yes.
And that's when Neary was inking him, right? And then he picked up Farmer when he came over.
Yeah, and then he inked some of Alan Davis's early Marvel work.
Is Alan Davis still with us or not?
Yes, he is. And he's like one of those guys that's sort of semi-retired or whatever, which means for the right price.
Yeah.
The last Heroes Con I was at, he was there.
Oh, really?
How long ago was that, though?
About 6 years ago.
I was at a party once with him at San Diego, a rooftop thing,
Yeah.
and I tried to talk to him, and he was very quiet. I couldn't tell. Is he annoyed? Is he just a quiet guy, or does he just want me to leave him alone? So I did the polite thing and kept talking.
You acted like somebody was calling you from across the room and said, "Oh, I gotta go."
Yeah, nice talking to you. I gotta, call you.
You go, "Oh, what's that? Oh, I gotta go." Bye. Someone's
Sorry.
Deb Koth-Nelly says, "Gary, this sort of thing is for the Jack Show." What sort of thing?
Yeah. Gary getting called out for
Jack Show material.
his blue material, I guess. This is like daytime TV, man. You got to reel it in a little bit. There's kids watching.
That's true. But I'm not saying anything off color. It just depends on your, imagination.
I don't know. You're making a lot of racist comments.
If you're degenerate, you're going to go there.
I see.
But if you're wholesome, it's harmless.
Okay.
Yeah, like me.
Right. So, yeah.
I don't get any of those jokes.
Are you offended, Dan, of what I've been talking about?
Nope.
He doesn't understand what you've been talking about. That's the problem.
So I take it you didn't ask, or Alan Davis would not be aware that we're drawing his character, or honoring his legacy today.
Yes. But he's still with us.
Yes. He's with us in spirit then.
Yeah, I think so.
Glitch. Hold on a second. Scrolling. Glitch coming in with the knowledge. First time I remember the green costume was issue 18. Can't remember if she had it before that.
Okay. Well, at least he's got a number there.
Yeah.
So I'll take that.
But that's so obscure, he could just be making that up to impress us.
Well, and it's smart on his part because we believe him.
Yep.
Because we don't know.
Yeah,
and
he's going to be lying about that, right?
He's a monster. No, you're not the only one. We all miss Kelsey.
Every time I talk, everyone says, "Boy, I sure miss Kelsey." If only Kelsey was here.
See, Dan, all you have to do is, once you finish your drawing, just once, set it on fire.
Yeah, and
I'll be
all about
replacing him.
I don't know if that'll, do anything, but it'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
So he lit something on fire. He didn't like it. He wanted to burn it. Is that what it was?
He's trying to create a Western motif.
Yeah, it was
like
doing like a wanted poster or something like that, and he was trying to, age it, and so he set it on fire.
Oh, so he's kind of trying to yellow it, so to speak.
Why?
Yeah, it got a little carried away.
Yeah, he liked the effect, so he kept doing it.
Pretty soon there wasn't much art left. A lot of
a little close to the sun is what you're saying there. Huh?
Yeah, and then he turned around and sold it. That it made it more valuable.
That's right.
Thank you, Randy Howell.
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you, Randy Howell, for the dropping the links. Randy's always
it's so nice of Randy.
Reliable.
He's on it. He's on it. No, I at Kelsey every once in a while on our polls, just in case that he might be thumbing through Twitter and go, "Oh, I miss the old guys. I should go pay him a visit," but it hasn't happened yet. This has got to be a hibernation record for him, though. I don't think he's been out this long for ever.
I'm going to read two chats, two different subjects. One is Glitch saying, "Didn't Alan Moore and Alan Davis introduce Marvel 616 in Captain Britain book, or am I misremembering that?" How do you remember the exact issue number?
Well, he said Alan Moore?
Yes.
Did he do something with Alan Davis? I didn't know that.
I don't know. And Column Wolf See, this is not how I remember it, Colin. Gary told him the only way to fix the art was to light it on fire. So Kelsey made it his mission to burn it the rest of the episode. That's true. It wouldn't, the paper, I remember that the paper he used didn't burn very well. So he like,
Yeah, he was spraying it with chemicals or something, wasn't he?
yeah.
He had a drink, and it was flammable.
He had a drink. What, he was pouring whiskey on it or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Wow. Someone's gonna have to go back and rewatch that episode and fill us in.
Yeah. Because that mythology is growing every time we talk about it.
Yeah.
Gary Roscoe says, yes, Alan Moore and Alan Davis established the 660 universe when they introduced Captain Britain Corps in the UK title pre-Excalibur.
Oh.
And Skullmasher confirms that. Did I say Skullmasher? That's completely different than Skullmasher.
Now, Gary, are you the one that introduced me to the idea of saving like one page from every job you ever did? Just
yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is from Ms. Marvel. This is the one I picked out of Ms. Marvel issue 13, 21. They're working in a restaurant, but the chicken sign up there for the chicken burger was like my favorite thing.
Yeah. Who's going to put that much time? Not only like creating this 3D logo, but then underlining it.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
So that was a keeper right there.
Well, see, you keep pages that you know you're not going to get very much money for, but they're still, you still like them for some reason. Like a face you've drawn, or like that, in that case, the chicken. But that's not like a splash page that you'd get a lot of dough for.
It's usually that way, isn't it? That
yeah,
a face, or I like that figure down there in that panel.
Right. And when you try selling those pages and nobody wants them, it's like, wait a minute, you're not buying that? Didn't you see that gun that I drew there? I put a lot of time into that gun.
Oh man, I'm still trying to find that splash page of MODOK. I don't know why I can't find it. I don't know where I did with it. Man, we did issues with Puppet Master, and this was a goofy magazine. Machine Man was in it. Check this. Now, this one I kept for obvious reasons, but it's this big splash page where there's Hercules and Captain.
I would not have kept that one if I did it, because that will sell.
Spider-Man.
If you don't sell that, who's going to sell it?
young Josh Lopresti.
Exactly. He's just waiting in the wings for that one.
What are you gonna do, kids
Come
today?
on, Pop, eat more bacon and butter.
My son actually has an appreciation for it, so
that's why he wants you to,
Every year, he asks for like a commission of something for like a birthday present and a Christmas present. So I did a John Romita style lizard for him from Spider-Man.
Pop, what are you doing? Eating that oatmeal for breakfast? Have pizza.
All right. Got to give him a MODOK reference.
Well, I would be proud if I had a son who even knew who MODOK was.
Oh, he knows. He had his he had the bust, which was actually just the head of MODOK that Randy Bowen did. And I ended up buying it from him because he was like, I got to clear some of this stuff out. And I'm like, I'll take that.
I want it.
I'll take that
Well,
Modoc.
it'd be impressive as if you had a daughter who knew what Modoc was.
Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of rare that there's a kid that his dad will buy his junk.
I know.
Well, I got to get rid of this garbage. Hey, Dad, you want this? Yes.
Are you kidding me? That's Modoc. Oh, I got to do a retelling of Modoc's origin.
You just call it something else and put it in one of your books.
No, I actually did it in Ms. Marvel.
Oh,
We did a recap of his origin.
Okay. Who can we get to draw Modoc's origin? Well, only one name comes to mind.
No, hey, the reality here is that they did a Modoc miniseries, and they were having an editorial meeting, and Mike Martz told me this because I was working for him on X-Men at the time, and he said, he goes, somebody, they were trying to figure out who the artist was going to be for this Modoc miniseries, and Mike Martz goes, you should ask Aaron Lopresti. He'll probably, and the guy, whoever had it, goes, he wouldn't do that. And he goes, oh yeah, he would. You should ask him. But
no one in their right mind would do that. Yes, he would.
I think they had like a lower page rate on it or something. So I was like, yeah. Or I was working on the Hulk or something when they, so.
Creative Faye is bragging. She says, I know who Modoc is.
Oh, there we go.
Really?
Oh, hang on. It's time. It's that time in the show.
Uh-oh. Stealth X5 for $2. He presents us with pineapple, which I do like pineapple. Watermelon. I hate watermelon. Cheeseburger, bacon, hot dog, French fries, chocolate cookie, and finishes it off with a beer. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I dump the watermelon, man, and I'll take everything else on there.
Aaron's thinking, David would eat that watermelon.
Hey, now, what? Hulk Smash says, kick Aaron. What?
Yeah, you must. Yeah. How can you? Watermelon is about as American as you can get.
I don't know that I agree with
what
that.
What kind of commie 4th of July you got going over there at the Lopresti household?
Dude, I do not like melons of any kind. Well, let me rephrase that.
On a woman?
Oh, wow. You put out a fire there.
I was ready to pounce on that.
Yeah, we were all like our minds were reeling.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back away slowly at this point.
Okay, well, Dan's Dead sums it up. He says, "You wouldn't know that from his art."
Well, like cantaloupe, I don't like cantaloupe. I don't.
Yeah,
like,
I don't like cantaloupe either.
So I don't really see that much difference.
It just tastes weird to me.
I just think watermelon.
But watermelon, sometimes, like in the summer when it's hot and you get cold watermelon, it's the best.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm on to something here. Okay.
What was that guy? I can't remember the name of the show, and I can't remember his name, so I'm doing an errand. It'll come to me.
Wait, doing a
yeah, that guy. I know that guy.
That guy's awesome.
No kidding.
Okay, well, Gary's trying to remember somebody's name. I'm thinking seriously about going to see Jurassic World. Am I being dumb here?
I thought about it. I thought about going last night when it was really hot, and I thought, nah. So like, sitting in an air-conditioned theater.
What, you don't have air conditioning?
I know the movie's going to suck, but it's like, I want to see the dinosaurs. I mean, I have to admit it. Like, that's the only reason I go see those movies. I didn't even think the original Jurassic Park was that great of a movie. I just loved the dinosaurs.
I think it's actually available on a streaming service already, though.
Is it really?
Yeah. That's what I heard, anyways.
Bullet saying Gallagher? No, you're way off.
Gallagher.
Way off. If I can remember his name, you'll appreciate why I said that.
Try the alphabet trick. Do you ever do that?
Something, I think his name starts with a J.
What, you just go through the alphabet and when you hit the letter?
No, that's how I do it.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
weird
picturing
thing.
his face, and I think there's a J involved.
If you
Go
can't
ahead,
remember it, sometimes Aaron, you go start saying the alphabet.
We have to stop talking about it because then the joke he tells, if it isn't funny, way too much effort is being put into this. So I'm going to drop it.
Wait, we can't say anything or else you'll detract from your training.
No, I mean, if somebody, as Dan says, Jallad. Gallagher.
Gallagher. No, when you
Yes, that's it. It's Gallagher.
When you work this hard to remember the joke, by the time you remember it and then tell it, it like
I remember the joke. I just can't remember who said it.
Yeah.
His face is in my head, but not his name. What year? It was a long time ago. Before you were born, Deb.
I told this, I don't know when I told it, maybe it was last week on this show, but there's a great Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck cartoon where it's a wartime cartoon. So the whole shtick is that because there's so many soldiers fighting, that these businesses had to hire anybody with a pulse to do the job. And so Daffy Duck gets hired to work for this hotel. This guy goes in there and he just wants to get some sleep, and so Daffy Duck just keeps coming in and interrupting him the whole cartoon. But this one,
I saw that cartoon not that long ago.
He comes into the room and he's got this invisible drinking buddy, right? And he's down and great cartoon for kids, right? He's smoking and drinking, but he comes walking in and he goes, "Hey, mister, get up. You got to hear this." And the guy's asleep in bed and he pulls him up out of bed, right, to tell him this joke. And he just goes, "So these two guys walk into a bar." He goes, and they order the drinks. And the one guy says to the other guy, he says, the one guy goes to the other guy. He turns to him. He looks at him and he goes, He goes, "What did he say?" He goes, "I don't remember, but it was a riot. The funniest thing I ever heard," and he's slapping the guy around while he's telling him this. So it's kind of like that, Gary, you got this.
Exactly. It's hilarious. Past Master Dan says, never let your mom comb your hair when she's mad at your dad. Are you
comb or cut?
Past Master, are you still scarred from that incident, or did that happen the other day?
The question, though, isn't the question. You don't want her to cut your hair.
Now the chat is throwing out comedian names. Georgie Jessel.
George.
No. There's a J.
Oh my gosh! How can anybody in our
way off? Way
How can anybody in our chat be old enough to drop Georgie Jessel?
I know. He was thinking of, maybe he did a Google search for comedians with J's. George Carlin. There's no J in George. I gave you a hint, and you come up with George Carlin glitch.
Well, I remember buying a Cracked magazine when I was a kid, and they had this little feature on how they, how to save money.
Well, let me guess.
Electric bill.
Let me guess. The reason why you bought Cracked magazine is because they were sold out of Mad.
No, because of John Severin covers.
Oh, see, I never bought Cracked unless I couldn't get Mad magazine.
I like that little yellow-haired kid and the way Severin drew him. I thought it was funny. So, but anyway, they had this thing in there like how to save money with electricity, and one of the gags was invite Georgie Jessel over for a birthday party, and you'll never have to pay your electric bill for a month. And I was like, who is George Jessel? I mean, that's the only time I ever heard of him.
Yeah. I remember the name, but I don't remember what he looks like or what he did. But yeah, in our day, he was famous.
Well, dude, if he, like, you know, the joke was he had like 100 birthday candles on the cake. It was like he was already ancient when we were little kids.
Right.
So I don't know how anybody could pull that out of the chat, but man, you get kudos for that one.
Yeah, now with the internet, man, shit.
Yeah. They're still asking. Glitch, John Cleese? No. Deb Costelli, Jack Benny? No. These are good guesses, but way off.
I don't know. I feel like they're kind of trying to date you a little bit with all these guesses are like guys that are like older than we are.
How about Al Jolson?
Yeah.
He's not a comedian. Was it? Well, no, he wasn't a comedian.
It made you question yourself.
No. Because I tried to remember what he did.
Yeah. What did Al Jolson do that made him famous? I can't remember.
Other than,
do you remember?
I remember him being inappropriate.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Oh, he did the Jimmy Kimmel thing.
Let's change the subject.
He and Jimmy Kimmel.
Master Dan sums it up. Mammy.
Don't you love your mammy?
Yeah.
I think that was in
some eggs and hammy. Mammy.
It didn't. That's true. Who did that in the cartoon?
It was Bugs Bunny cartoon. I think it was a Freeling one because I'm almost positive. I think Bugs was in blackface too in that cartoon.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bugs, racist.
Man, those are some of the
terrible
funniest cartoons ever.
I know.
Marcus Gillibrew finally showing up and saying he was talking to his dad. So that's his excuse.
So is John Beatty still alive, or? Yeah.
Deb Koth is throwing darts now with her eyes closed. John Abound. I don't even know who that is. It's a comedian from. See, I don't even want to give you hints because now, if you guess, I'm going to have to tell the joke, and we're way past the subject of the joke, so it won't. The context, it won't be funny.
Yeah, we'll go. Wow, Gary, thanks.
Well, Marcus says his dad is 86, so your dad would know who Georgie Jessel was.
Yeah. Yeah, but
We
know.
were talking about Georgie Jessel earlier. Now everybody's chiming in and how old their dad is.
My dad would be 93 right now if he were still with me. My mother, however, is almost 94, and she is still with us.
Glitch says, was it Tina with a J? Why do you guys think that every bad memory I have that somehow Tina is involved?
You started the legend of Tina, so
yeah, that's true. But now she's become mythical.
Tina of mythical proportions. Wow. Yep. Let me take a moment here to do a commercial advertisement for all of us, quite frankly, if you guys don't mind. Let's see here.
This program is brought to you by All Caps Comics.
That's right. Well, in a lot of ways it is. We'll get to that. But first, let me remind everybody that I have a graphic novel called Wraith of God, #3, Fear Hollow, where the Wraith and Esther go up against, you guessed it, the Headless Horseman. I just putting the finishing touches on inking page 58. So 59 will start tomorrow. There's now 65 pages in this, not 64, because I added one. I had to do it. So we're like,
So
what?
you are a handful of pages from being finished.
Yes, I literally am. It's amazing. So you guys get in there and back if you haven't done it, because I'll be closing this out hopefully at the end of this month. And of course, you all know about the 4 cover options. What I'm really pushing hard here is these t-shirts, guys. I get it every time I do t-shirts after the fact. Oh, I should have ordered a t-shirt. Do you have any of those t-shirts
Yeah,
left?
Aaron, heads up, chat. Aaron has taken a bath on these t-shirts, so please,
Yeah.
please order some.
That's that is the truth. But I'm going to go ahead with the order anyway, even if I take a bath on it, Gary, because I feel they need to be out there. But
They are
yeah.
cool. I mean, there's a lot of crummy t-shirts out there. These are very cool.
That's right. Thank you, Gary. Okay, so you'll find a link in the description of this video. Take you right to the campaign. If you'd support it, greatly appreciate it. Also, go to my webpage if you're so inclined to find books, prints, back issues. You can see this is just the books page, all the stuff that's still available right there. You get these ship out immediately. And I'm constantly updating the art for sale page. Look, there's the Iron Man Mobius Iron Man from last week right there.
You still have that?
I know, it's shocking, isn't it? And it's Spider-Man that's still sitting there. And a man thing. Always got to have a man thing for sale. That's what I've been told. So that's AaronLopresti.com. You guys check that out. David is, of course, working with Ethan Van Sciver. No, it's Sciver. On Fearsome, this is a 2-issue. You get first and second issue, not just the first, but 2 issues with this. And they're just also a little more than a handful of pages left to be done, but almost done with that. So this is a really cool looking book. In no small part to David's tremendous artwork. You can see right here.
No small part.
Yeah, it takes this sort of to what we say next level status. So
well, I mean, when you think about, the story concept, it's really out there. And there aren't that many artists on the planet that can not only pull it off, but elevate it. And, what David is doing on this is amazing.
Yeah, making it compelling and stuff is, I mean, it is a story that is extraordinary. And it's, but if you get the right artist, man, it's
right.
It's going to be killer.
And Dan is working on Ethan's Cyberfrog universe prequels. One of them, not all of them, but one of them will feature a story by Dan Lawless.
How is that?
I'll be doing
How's that going?
We are not working on it exactly yet, but I'm just going to do preliminary stuff. But
soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm scheduled to. I actually got to talk to him about it more.
You're waiting for something from Ethan.
Yeah, but there was not a.
That's
we didn't work out a timeline yet exactly. So
yeah, that's kind of the pattern that he says. Yeah, we'll do something, and then crickets.
Okay.
But
well,
he's got a lot of pots boiling.
Well, we'll get it going. So.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just working on trying to get my Cyberfrog skills up. Like, really, I'm studying and doing all kinds of sketches.
So you're not like if he gave you a script today, you wouldn't start it today. You'd still be.
Oh, I don't know. I might. I would have to really knuckle down in it. But it's like I didn't feel the pressure yet. But to.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna ratchet
Once the script comes, then reality sets in.
Yeah.
But anyway, this looks like a really cool project. You guys want to get in there and back that. Dan will be doing a story in one of them. So that'll be your chance to finally see Dan do some interiors, not just great covers. And also, we have the art book Brush with Destiny, the ink art of Gary Martin, available right now. You just order it and Gary will ship it out to you. This is all black and white. Gary's tremendous work with a brush. And just some great stuff. We featured it on the show many times. It's like 100 and how many pages is this, Gary?
130.
130 pages. So it is packed full.
8.5 by 11.
And Gary will no doubt sign it if you were to request that, I'm sure.
Yep.
So And these are already done. This is not a campaign. It's already finished. It's just waiting for you to order. So you'll find a link in the
sign it if you like it or not.
There you go. And you'll find a link in the description of this video for all of these that I just brought up. So please consider backing the Beards and getting behind one of these projects, or maybe all. So there you go. That is your advertisement for today.
So Dan, what's your work situation like once you get the script, and because you have your other job too? How are you going to schedule doing comic art?
I'll just fit it around my regular stuff. The other stuff is time sensitive. That stuff isn't so much, you know.
Right. That's what I mean.
So like, for example, I'm going to work on an assignment tonight for the other company I work for and stuff, and I'll be done with that. I'll finish it late tonight, tomorrow, and I'll be free to do something else then.
Do you get hit constantly with? This is probably a stupid question because the answer is yes. But do you get hit constantly with these like last second deadlines?
Everything's last second. That's why I'm on that weird schedule. Like I'm up all night, because I, generally speaking, I'll get something at 5, and it's got to be done the next day. So. And
this is usually like storyboards or comps or what?
Yep. It's always they're working on it, then they get it to the storyboard guy, get it, they're kind of working it to the last minute, and then you're kind of like a fireman almost. Like it's like you get the call, gotta go,
Can't finish dinner, gotta go.
Yeah, something like that.
Now I remember those days.
It kind of sucks though in some ways because you're trying to plan things like, oh, do you want to go? Like even someone says, you want to come in my show in 2 weeks time? Like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing that.
Well, that's pretty much the freelance lifestyle working in comics. Is that when you get a gig that you got to do it.
Yeah, but I'm saying this stuff is super time sensitive. Like I have to start, when it comes in, I got to start it right away or I will not finish it.
Yeah.
And it's
like mostly like over the weekend and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's the kind of stuff I usually got was over the weekend stuff, right? Stuff would roll in from Wyden and Kennedy, which is the big ad agency here in Portland. And it would roll in at Friday, at 4:30, right? And you got all these big plans for the weekend. And it's like, no, these have to be done by Monday at 9 a.m. You're like, guess I'm working all
life.
Rand Arrington is asking, Chad, am I the only one that can't find the t-shirt order option on Aaron's website?
Rand, I don't want to say it's elementary, but let's take a look real quick. Just Rand's a good guy. He's always supporting us here on the channel. So I'm going to go that extra mile. And so if you go down here in the perks, keep going. And there you've got the Wraith of God Bisley t-shirt for $30. The Wraith of God Keown Werewolf t-shirt for $30. Then it says a Bisley t-shirt again, but this is plus size t-shirt. You see there in the description, followed by the Keown plus size t-shirt. So you just click on that and get this perk, and boom, you're right there. Now, the reason that you can't add it on is because it ships separately. So it's its own thing. So if you're looking at it for an add-on, you're not going to find it as an add-on. You have to go to the perk and order it directly from the perk. And the shipping on these isn't bad. It's like $5 or $6, something like that. It's not, ridiculous. But they ship separately, so that's why they're a separate perk thing. They're not attached to anything else.
So you get it much sooner than if you ordered with the book.
Yeah. Provided that they get turned around in a reasonable amount of time, because they're going to go, the shirt orders will go in as soon as the campaign closes. So I assume that usually they have a 6-week turnaround or less. And I'll still be like once I close the campaign, I'll still be putting the book together, and editing and having the designer put the book together and go to the printers and all that kind of stuff with that. So the shirt should be back before the books. But there you go.
Okay.
That's my explanation of how that works.
Gollum Wolf is saying he thinks his super chat got missed. That's my fault. Sorry, I apologize.
Yep, it is. It's Gary's fault. Let's see here. Gollum Wolf for 5 says, my grandpa was a huge Jessel fan. His favorite joke was him on the phone. Hello, Mom. It's your son, George. From the money each week? See, he would call his mom to get him to send him money every week. So there you go. Thank you for that 5, and thank you for that George Jessel joke.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
Remember
like
him being on like game shows, like What's My Line, and game shows like that.
What'd you have, Dan?
I was going to say that didn't sound like I want to look up more work.
Yeah.
What jokes of his?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's his
That
best
one was
joke.
exactly.
Oh.
Lone Star Viper wants to know if you're selling Kit Carter shirts.
Yeah. I probably have just about every size left, but not a lot. So email me directly on the Kit Carter stuff, because they're not even on the website. Because I don't have a ton, but I have like 1 or 2 of just about each size, and probably in both colors. So teal and black. So give me a shout out for the size you need, and then I'll check and let you know.
Speaking of t-shirts, Creative Phase asking, will the next campaign, will Chris Stevens art be a t-shirt?
I don't know. The way these t-shirts are going, it probably won't.
Yeah, so you have to buy these up before he starts making more.
Yep, that's kind of how it works. But that would be a nice shirt.
Yeah. Would Chris get a piece of that action?
Well, I talked to Bisley, and I told Bisley that, if I sold, X amount of shirts, I'd cut him in for some cash. And he was like, oh, that's fine. So, yeah, I mean, but I'm not giving him anything if I'm, if I don't break even on the shirts. If I actually make a profit, I will, I will certainly.
Well, Creative Faye, I didn't read the rest of it because you're kind of contradicting yourself.
Uh-oh.
She says, next campaign, Chris Stevens art will be a t-shirt. And then she says, still more interested in getting your art. So why are you asking about the Chris Stevens art? So Faye, I saved you by not reading the rest of it. You're welcome.
Yeah, but then you read the rest of it. So,
well, she asked me to.
Okay.
Yeah, the extra stuff, it's always a crapshoot. You never know what people are going to be interested in, what they are in any given campaign. It changes too from campaign to campaign. I mean, pardon the dog. I apologize if you guys can hear him.
Barely.
The t-shirts on Kit Carter sold really well, and actually the first wave of Keown and Wraith of God shirts sold really well. So I think it's just,
Rand Arrington is still having problems. I would say, he says, I think you're saying saying stay it confusing, because if you click on the shop button by the shirt, no luck.
Oh, you talking about on my website? Oh, there's no shirts on the...
Rand, are you talking about the website or his campaign?
Yeah, because there's no shirts for sale on the website. You have to just email me if you want like the only shirts I have available right now are the Kit Carter shirts. If you want to order like the Keown werewolf shirt or whatever, you actually have to go to the campaign and do it. So apparently there was a little confusion there. So that's how that works. So yeah, I am advertising them on my website, but I actually am not selling them on the website.
Oh, that's the confusion. You're advertising it, but you can't get it there.
Well, I'm using let's just say I'm using the Keown artwork to as much as I can.
Okay.
And I was intending on putting them up there at some point. They just haven't made it. I do have like some leftovers from the last batch, but they're all like XXX and 4X and
Yeah.
odd sizes like that. Rand confirming for 10. Thank you, Rand. Yes, the website, it's confusing. Shirt has been ordered. B has been ordered. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm promoting a lot of stuff on my website that, well, not a lot, but some stuff that isn't up yet that I had great intentions to put up there, but just have not made it up to the website yet. I'm busy drawing pages, man, and drawing Megan and stuff for this show.
So
You know what?
For Gary's beef.
I was going to say, I just was turning to do that. It's about a quarter till right now. So it seems like that's pretty good. Gary's beef time.
Hang on. I need to give me a minute. I need to get a prop for this week's beef.
Uh-oh. All right.
So wait till I come back.
The theater.
That's right. It's all about the theater.
See, yeah, this is something you do before the show,
Yeah, really. Stick it to Gary for a change, Dan. He's always on your case, man. Let him have it, man. Be prepared. So did we get a consensus on whether or not I should go see? Oh, you said probably streaming, right? So
I can see if it's streaming. First, I don't know.
I mean, I love Scarlett Johansson, but like she's an enforcer or something, or like it's like, yeah, I'm going to put my life in her hands. Thank you. No, I'd go out on a date with her, but I don't think I would feel too confident that she would keep me alive on Raptor Island. No offense.
You're going on a date with her if you're single. Let's clarify.
Yeah, that's right. Sure, that's of course what I meant.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's run this intro.
What's Gary's beef?
All righty. Gary, what is bugging you on this fine day? Are you miming it? Wait,
Look.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to make you big here. Hang on. All right, there we go. Oh, so you got a steak. All right.
Oh, it's his actual beef.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here it is. Gary, please tell me you didn't microwave this.
What kind of beef is it? Now is your mouth full? Oh, is he frozen? Oh.
No, he's working really hard on that steak. I think he.
Are you sure now that's your beef? You didn't take it from somebody else? It was somebody else originally, and you took it from them by force.
I don't know. This is like Gary's like pantomiming.
I think you just can't interrupt him while he's eating. That's the point.
I think, well, that, it's like,
hey,
mom used
don't
to
mess
say,
with me. I've got steak.
Yeah, don't put your hand near his mouth while he's eating.
Right, you may lose a finger.
Yep. I mean, that's exactly what we're looking at here. Oh my gosh, are you going to shove that whole thing in your mouth? This is worse than Shane eating those the Chef Boyardee noodles or whatever.
Those look pretty good.
Glitch wants.
I want to pee.
Yeah,
I want a
really.
piece.
Did you bring it up for everybody?
You want to know if that's a dryer sheet or a napkin? Sirloin. Let's see. Gary's
Does it
beef.
matter?
Did someone cremate that steak? Well, Gary, you're the first. You finally figured out how to offend Art of Roy. He can't take it.
Well, at least he's not chewing with his mouth open. That's important.
At least someone taught him some manners.
Yeah, he's not that.
Yo,
far
yo,
off.
G, hand me a piece of that.
All right, here, David.
Oh, thank you.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Mm.
I feel left out here. Heat Miser says, you know you're old when you eat dinner before 4 p.m. Gnomsky says, I came real close to choking on a steak once. Never ate one again. It's been years. Wow.
Well, that's what they make the knives for, you know.
I think we'd share some of this, but I don't think you guys have the new app, the new steak app. I'd be able to hand it over to you, Aaron, but
Gary,
you're not on the new app.
Yours, David, yours looks like it might be a higher quality cut than what Gary.
I think it's just the camera. It was really nice. Well done, Gary. Thanks for sharing.
Bretsky the Great was impressed by your magic abilities right there, Gary. That is, and it's not overcooked. Rand Arrington noting that you don't want to the people that do the well done steaks, man. I do not get that at all.
So, people in the chat, you can chime in and vote on what you want to see Gary eat next. Next episode.
What's Gary eating today?
They want to see him take down a corn dog.
Absolutely, that's what everybody wants to see. We all want to see that.
Gay.
I don't know. Maybe that Chef Boyardee needs to be revived. And
all righty, we've got well, I think 15 more minutes, perhaps. Will that do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm taking my good old time on this because I think it looks kind of cool.
Of course you do.
If I did say so myself, Gary.
Well, as you said, Dan, you've got. I mean, you know, who else is going to promote you except you? So
exactly. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. Gosh darn people like me.
Grim Jim 66 says, "Give me that Fallout looking Salisbury steak." No, this is prime beef, and it was cooked to perfection.
Well, now I am hungry. I have the hardest time keeping this thing drawing on camera while I'm.
So, Aaron.
Yeah.
What's the time situation?
I think I just said that, Gary. You got about 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, but it's not official unless I ask.
Oh, okay. 15 minutes unless I change my mind. Because I am right now, I'm sort of mid Modoc, so Modoc must be finished.
Aaron Lepresti, quote, "I'm mid Modoc."
I could have done a killer Modoc miniseries.
Everyone's a Maserati.
Telling you.
I'm mid Modoc.
Man, that's better than a Georgie Jessel joke.
It sure is.
By the way, you guys ever hear of the Dream Cruise in Detroit area here?
A dream cruise?
Dream Cruise. It's basically people come in with their custom cars, and Woodward is a major street in Detroit. It goes right down to the heart of the city and up into the suburbs and stuff like that, nonstop. And people just cruise it with their classic cars, and people from all over the country come here, and it happens once a year. And it's just this weekend that it's happening. So it's kind of cool.
I like old cars. I mean, I'm not really a car guy, but I do like old vintage cars.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the interesting thing is kind of like during the day, it's like the vintage cars, and then at night, sort of the hot rods come out. So it's kind of fun. It's something for everybody.
That's
Aaron, do yourself a favor and read Creative Face comment.
Aaron usually mid man thing. Let him enjoy his Modoc. Oh my gosh. You know what? I that's funny, but still. Let's do that anyway.
Wow. Cannonball. An honor, such an honor.
Look at this. How come I'm at Target all of a sudden? I thought Aaron was going to say he just likes old things.
So that doesn't.
Sorry.
That's better.
Well, at least he likes us then.
Well, yeah. I mean, I do my best to be nice to you guys. I do appreciate your contributions every week, and I figure I can't push it too far. But the chat, that's another story.
Yeah, they're just they can do whatever they want.
You know what I notice every single time on this show is no matter what David's drawing, no matter what, it's always dynamic. And whatever I'm drawing, no matter what, is always not dynamic.
Well, whose fault is that?
I guess it's mine, isn't it?
Yes.
You got to push the limits of foreshortening.
I know, but when I'm drawing women, I don't like to do that. I kind of like to make it more presentational.
That's true.
Yeah, women.
Although when that Gina Carano piece, the controversial drawing that replaced Bruce Lee in my art book.
Yeah.
I have her fist coming at you, so it's foreshortening.
Well, she is a woman of action, though.
Yeah.
Man, get her to autograph it now. It'll be worth something.
Yeah. There you go.
I sold it, so I can't do that.
You fool.
I know.
I wonder what
Now she's in the catbird seat.
Yeah, I wonder what she got out of Disney. That would be interesting to know.
Yeah. Well, right, but we won't probably ever know. But yeah, that
right.
would be interesting.
I'm guessing
if she never works again, that's telling us something.
Yeah.
I'm guessing definitely over 20 million.
So those of you that mocked me for putting her in instead of Bruce Lee, then who's laughing now?
Exactly. I always thought it was kind of funny that flames are coming out of the bottom of Modoc's
Yeah,
ship.
Yeah, exactly. How is he generating those flames?
Some spicy food you had there.
Yeah.
Call him Komodoc.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I come to think of it, that Modoc would make a good logo for hot sauce.
What if it was the Modoc jar? Like his head was the jar. You turn him upside down and pour the hot sauce out.
How about just a toilet? Modoc toilet.
What?
Modoc commode.
Yeah.
Komodoc.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah.
It is probably the ultimate fantasy, just going around with your toilet,
Wait a minute, that's the ultimate fantasy?
Yes,
Come on.
ultimate fantasy.
Dan, now, let me get this straight. That is your ultimate fantasy?
I would imagine somebody's.
Oh, now it's not yours. Now it's somebody.
It could be, though. I'm not ruling it out or anything.
I think when you get to a certain age, it might be.
Sometimes
That
it
could,
is.
yeah, okay. See, but Dan's hopefully a ways from that. Yeah.
I have my moments where I would be afraid.
Where you start fantasizing about toilets.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm saying it in certain situations, that I've been in situations where, man, it would have been.
Well,
pretty
for those of you that don't know, when you start reaching your golden years, Aaron, you might know what I'm talking about. When you kind of start getting the feeling that you might have to go to the bathroom, when you're younger, you can put that off as long as you want. No, I'll go play chess with my buddy, or I'll go do my taxes first.
No.
Now, when that feeling comes along, I still think I can hold it. You can't.
That's where the diaper comes in.
You can't, because when you get that feeling, it's coming and there's nothing you can do to stop it. But I still think, I'll finish inking this page. I'm wrong every time.
Oh my gosh. And I was just about to say, please hit the like and subscribe button, but now I don't know that I can even say that now.
Yeah.
Nicholas Gear for $2.
It's
When's
really
the next auction?
Good question.
I don't know if there's going to be another auction. I might do another garage sale. That was kind of fun. But let's just say our bidding crowd is not big spenders normally.
Nicholas Gear says, "What did I walk into?"
Isn't that the truth?
You knew exactly what you were walking.
No, the thing is that now that Ethan's doing like an auction practically every week with
it makes it harder to
games,
do.
It's kind of hard to you go to the well too many times, but
right.
We're always
Nicholas says, "I know I want that Captain Britain sheep." Wow, that's a vote of confidence.
Well, I mean, he obviously knows the situation, so he's like, we were selling discount art here for every time we did an auction, so
that's okay. It's part of people coming and tuning into the show. They should get a little kind of reward for that.
There you go, Dan, being the man of the people. Right there.
Rand, just to be clear, no, Aaron did not say that because it's not true. Just to clear that up, making an official statement.
Wait a minute, what did I say? What's he accusing me of?
About the diapers.
And
Aaron just say, "Gary, where's diapers?"
I was just asking a question. I wasn't insinuating anything.
No. Yeah, I mean the day that I have to start wearing diapers is the day that I tell my daughter to pull the plug.
You got about what, 2 years?
Yeah. Pass me the Depends and pull the plug.
You use the Depends to choke yourself out.
He hung himself with a
pair of Depends. Those Depends and twist it like in a rope.
And shove it down my throat. Make sure I do not get up.
Okay, here we go.
Randy House says, perhaps Graybeards could be sponsored by an adult diapers company. That's not a bad idea.
I know, we are open to sponsors.
This episode of Graybeards is sponsored by...
Hey, I'd take it.
Yeah. If anybody there works for Depends, just pass on the word,
Yeah. Now, does that mean we have to wear them and try them out so we can talk about them on the show?
What it means is you can't take a break when you're drawing.
you know what? That's the ultimate thing, right? It's like when you're on a long stream and you have to go stream, you can just sit there in your Depends.
It's like you're drawing and you go, hey, these really work.
But that's hard to pull off when your face is on camera, because then you have, like a grumpy, grouchy expression, and then all of a sudden
The
you
relief.
look happy and satisfied.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Oh,
Sounds good.
You'll know when I'm doing it.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay.
Where are we at here? There we go. Randy Howell, $5 Canadian. Thank you, Randy. Gary, don't pull the plug. Get fitted for a Modoc chair.
Well, that's true. If I could somehow like have a chair that I could fuel and,
Well-
like fly around and flames shoot out of it, and the fuel's coming from, what?
Yeah, that's efficiency right there, and that's
Yeah.
By the way, let's remind people that they can actually purchase a lot of these drawings that we do on these shows.
David, how do I cook that steak? Hulk
Delicioso.
Smash. Hulk Smash. I mean, as long as we're on the subject, Hulk Smash is asking, it's actually yelling, Dan, is Nightcrawler farting?
Oh, of course. He farts a lot. Don't you ever read his
he
book?
gets
It's
around.
Bamf, bamf, bamf. He's just
Yep, that's how he gets around. Yeah,
And he's some odd foreigner, so he eats, questionable food.
To put a emphasis on Dan's point that yes, any of these drawings you see here, if you say, man, I got to have that drawing, you can contact us individually, and everything is for sale, because that's just kind of people we are.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for an auction. You can just contact us and
yeah, like that's what happened with the Mobius piece of mine. That, somebody contacted me and said, "Hey, is that available?" Yeah, sure.
No one said that to me, but it doesn't. What are you gonna do?
By the way, that Aaron's Mobius piece is still for sale.
That's right.
Yeah, and especially in the case
But
of
it is-
something like this one with Nightcrawler, I will finish it because I'm not going to finish it today, but I'll finish it and it'll go on X. So look for it on X. Sometimes you can see a better view of it too because it's
scanned. Yeah,
it's scanned in and you can see it, the actual
yeah. I'm kind of surprised that Iron Man has not spoken
that
for
was
it.
great.
It's one of your better pieces.
Yeah.
It looks like Stealth is thinking about it.
Well, it's a strange world we live in, Gary. You just never know. But I always put all mine up on my website shortly after. If I don't get contacted within a day or two of the show about the piece, then I'll just put it up on my website, and there.
So who cuts MODOK's hair? Is that Mother MODOK, where she plops a bowl on his head? And
it is an interesting concept because his hair is kind of tucked in to his little helmet thing there, which is part of his chair.
oh, okay, so it doesn't
But
spill out
you'd think
over
it
his
would
helmet.
grow, right? You'd think it would grow. It'd have to be cut at some point. That's
Yeah, or it'd be sticking out underneath the helmet thing.
But here's something really frightening if you think about it. In today's comic book world, I could see Marvel doing a whole issue of somebody cutting MODOK's hair and making that the issue. So
Yeah, I think Katie should take MODOK on as a client.
Yeah.
thing is, would he kill her though if he didn't like his haircut? Is it like death if you don't? That'd be a lot of pressure.
Yeah. On second thought, maybe Katie, don't do that.
Yeah.
Aaron,
It's like Doctor Doom comes in, you're kind of like, I don't really want
Yeah, you don't usually want to do the supervillain's hair.
Yeah, Red Skull probably wouldn't be too,
Well, there's not much hair there. But
Yeah, but you know, I don't know.
can you screw that up? I mean, it's just a bald head. I mean,
Well, maybe a facial or something he might want to get and then not be happy about it.
I'm done.
Yeah, I don't think you want to, you know, mess around with the super villains. They're too.
in general, yes.
I guess, yeah, the life expectancy of a hairstylist in a master villain's
Lair.
castle is pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you did a good haircut, like just, you know, they just lost to a supervillain or something, you know, they often do that. They'll take it out on the person standing close to them.
Yeah. We've seen that happen a lot. And so, I mean, what if you're the cook?
So you know, at the end of the haircut, would you like me to give you a mirror so you can see the back?
Yeah.
So you hand them the mirror and lay them down.
Well, now, if MODOK were in like Supercuts or something, they couldn't do a neck massage, so would they have to give him some of that money back?
Yeah, give me the special treatment. I want the scalp massage, the hot towel.
Hey, I'm done.
Yeah. I'm almost done. So,
All right. Well, I'll just quit because I'm.
no. Keep going. I'm not done yet.
All right.
Dan's getting tired, so Aaron, wrap it up.
I think
Remember, I'm drawing tonight too. I'll be working all night. So
David ate that steak and he's just like ready.
he's powered, huh?
Take a nap or something.
Well, no, he finished his drawing and then he ate a steak and now he's just waiting around.
Well, you know, some of us, you know, do things a little more complicated than David does, and so it's a little bit more of a time involved in finishing this up.
It's more complicated than receiving a steak from me across the country.
The trick is complicated unless you know the secret. See, I'm just talking about the drawing in and of itself. I've got a 2-character thing going on. I mean, MODOK. I mean, come on, MODOK doesn't draw himself. Let's just put it that way.
I've never drawn MODOK.
You've never drawn, man. You haven't lived.
You haven't, yeah. You have not.
Well, I got to draw him now then. It didn't really grab me as someone I wanted to draw very much, but I always thought it was kind of stupid.
What?
Oh, Dem's fighting words.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Okay,
he's
now
kinda
are you going to insult
good.
Man Thing next?
He's a big Hulk, a big face. It's just stupid, you know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, how do you feel about Howard the Duck?
I don't know. It's not that bad. If
Okay, here's
Gene
a
Colan's
test.
drawing him. I'm
Oh my gosh, I'm losing.
Here's
my
a test, Dan. What are your feelings on Lockjaw?
I like Lockjaw.
Okay,
I
so
love
you're not,
watching. I've
you're
drawn
not
Lockjaw on
totally-
the show.
you're not totally hopeless.
You know that one Lockjaw that Adam Hughes drew that one time? It was a pinup with She-Hulk. Man, that was
Yes.
great.
Well, you know what I say about, you know, people say, oh, Adam Hughes is like a great babe artist or whatever. And I say, if you're a good artist, you draw everything well. And he draws a good artist.
Yeah, he draws. His tech is great. You know,
Yep.
lots of stuff is great on his work, you know.
Yep.
In fact, sometimes that's the selling point of the art, because his faces are beautiful, but not super detailed. You know, like if he's drawn a beautiful woman, it's pretty clean and not a lot of line work on her.
Simple.
So he goes in there with the but he'll put a boatload of tech on her with a gun or something. It's great. You know, it's well done.
Yeah.
Well, I still
I
think
was
he's
at
the
a-
best colorist in the business too.
Yeah. I was at a Comic-Con, and there was a couple standing at my table. And we were talking, and somebody walks by, and they had a Lockjaw T-shirt on, and the guy was like stops in the middle of the conversation. He's like, "Wow, look at that Lockjaw T-shirt!" And he was pointing it out to his wife, and the wife looks, and she goes, what's lockjaw? And the guy looks at me with like this knowing, expression, and he says, "It's lockjaw." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's all you need to know." So you either know lockjaw or you don't know lockjaw.
That's right. And there's no trying to explain it. I feel the same thing about MODOK. You either know him or you don't. And clearly Dan just does not get it. That's fine though.
Well, I know who he is.
Do you though?
Maybe.
Do you
not.
really understand what makes MODOK great?
Yeah, maybe I haven't. I need to walk a mile in his bucket.
What is that thing that he tears around in? What is that called?
I think it's a chair, isn't it? Sort of like I don't know, MODOK chair.
Because he's got little stubby legs, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
he can't
it's
walk.
a chair. Right, but so it is a chair.
It's a chair, but it's also a flying device.
Right.
And apparently a toilet. I mean, it's got to be, right?
Yeah, that's true. It has to have.
That's what I was saying. Now that's the selling point from MODOK.
Go.
See, I wasn't interested in MODOK until you guys brought that up. Now I'm like,
Well, it's
hey.
like you sit there and you go, okay, yeah, you're confined in it, but there's a built-in toilet. And you're like,
See, he could end up being my favorite villain of all time.
yeah. So, there's.
Didn't he? Sometimes it's a little moment changes your perspective on things and look at life in different directions. And your character, the ones you like, change too.
Well, he was just a regular old agent of AIM, and in fact, he might have been kind of a adultish one, and they experimented on him and turned him into MODOK. So think about this. So you're the guy that everybody makes fun of in the AIM conventions and get all the crappy jobs, and then they experiment on you and turn you into this, this super mind. Now you're ugly and deformed, but you have these powers. So just the revenge you're wreaking on these guys for doing this to you those are one of those guys going, I don't think we should have done this experiment now that I'm thinking about it,
What were we thinking?
Yeah, they paid for it. All right, you guys, if you're ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, the chat and David are having this conversation about geezers being slow.
Yeah, I prefer to call it pacing myself for the long journey ahead, which is getting shorter by the year.
Yep.
All right. I will show you what I have, what I've concocted here. So, MODOK tooling around there.
Okay, what's MODOK contemplating?
He's got his hands ready. He's
yeah, he should have his little tiny child hands.
Yeah, but big enough to do the job.
And she knows he's contemplating something.
Yeah, but she's not scared. She's actually inviting
she's into it.
Yeah, she's like, okay, bring it on, baby.
Also, I noticed, Aaron, that MODOK has like a Chuck Jones grin.
He does that kind of crooked smile, like he gave the old witch or whatever.
Yeah.
There's really nothing like Chuck Jones. There you go. I got a little bit of everything, Gary. You just never know what I might bring up. So there you go. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. So
I think those were two excellent choices.
All right, let's see what David.
I like it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Captain Britain. He looks tough.
Wow. Wow.
The dialogue's worth it right there.
Yeah. Do we have any Brits in the audience?
We do. Glitch is from across the pond, and
hey, they may agree with you with what's going on there. Boy,
look at that. Katie did. Wow, I'm loving the hair, Aaron. I think she's referring to MODOK's hair, certainly not mine. Skull Gnasher says David wins, not a competition Skull Gnasher, and actually I take offense to you trying to turn this into one. Okay, so let's just keep it friendly here. The bad guy from Dexter's Lab could play MODOK. Well, he sort of did, didn't he? In the movie. Did you guys see the Dexter movie, Ego Trip?
No.
Oh, it's so good. He sort of became MODOK in that. Oh, hang on a second. Wait. We've got a problem here, Gary. I need some help in interpreting. So Katie comes in and says, okay, here it is. Wow, I'm loving the hair, Aaron. And then she sees David's and goes, wow, David. So
well, she can't say anything about the hair.
Okay, before you interpret that, Aaron, let me give you my take.
Okay.
She only loves the hair
right
on your piece, and she loves all of David's.
That's what I'm getting at, is exactly what I'm getting at.
Well, she can't really comment on the hair. Otherwise, she would. She would say, hey, that hair looks good, but he doesn't have it. He's not showing the hair. So
she's not talking about my hair personally. She's talking about
no. I'm talking about MODOK had hair, but
not MODOK's hair.
Megan's?
Yes.
Or Megan's
hair.
All
right.
Well, she had good hair, but this Captain Britain has no hair visible, so she can't comment on that hair.
Oh, so rather than just picking out
she's
one,
rating she's rating these drawings based on hair quality. Okay.
Okay. Hulk Smash is on my side.
As a matter of fact, I think that should be a regular thing. Katie, can you rate the haircuts on these superheroes?
Well, she says she can't because Aaron wears caps.
Okay, what do you think of his hair?
Hair on the artwork.
Look at that. Now there's some hair.
He's got the Elvis thing going.
Does.
Hang on,
he's a styling dude.
Let me get it in focus.
You're the only person who ever draws Nightcrawler ripped.
I know. Yeah. Look, he's like, also, he's got kind of this vampire kind of vibe to him, doesn't he? Like he's smiling.
He's a little wicked there.
Yeah, like he's going to take a bite out of you or something. He's smiling. But
well, I always thought Nightcrawler was a little bit Halloween-y,
Yeah. That's kind of actually sort of a little spooky.
Halloweeny.
Says, is Halloweeny?
Yeah, that's a word.
Katie Dead says, oh yeah, I can, Dan. I guess comment on everybody's
Okay, well,
hair.
give us what do you think of that hairstyle there? It's a little free and loose.
Well,
but,
he's
isn't
it's a little unruly. Maybe
he's teleporting.
Some Veda products or something.
Looks smooth, Dan. Nice hair. There you go.
Okay, good. So, but it could be just natural growth.
Well, isn't it funny how whenever you draw hair, like you always want like strands whispering around because it gives a little more energy and stuff. But if you're combing your hair, that's the last thing you want.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Well, we're on drama and everything, movement, wind, and all that kind of stuff.
Creative Face says, awesome Nightcrawler, Dan. You win, but MODOK wins the hair contest. Okay, again, this is not a freaking competition.
Yes, it is. And she said, I won that.
Not even the hair is competing.
Right. This is a friendly studio gathering of artists.
Not really.
Talking about their day and,
But if we advertised it, let's say we called it a friendly studio of artists, no one would watch.
Well, okay, maybe the friendly part is overstating what's going on here, but at least...
How about blood sports? Winner take all.
Well, I never wanted this to be a competition show because, Mike Miller accused me of stealing his show by doing this. And so
does he still do a draw stream?
Yeah, he does it every Wednesday night.
Okay.
You don't want us to send all five of those people over here to get mad at us.
It's a good thing that wasn't very loud, David, but I heard it.
Yes. Well, he doesn't have any good-looking people on his show. That's the problem.
We're full of quality-looking people on
Gary
this show.
and
there's
and
Gary
Gary
and
Gary.
Gary and Dan and
yeah. If they're smart, they get a Gary of their own on this show. And then watch those, those people coming in. They'll be watching all day long.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week's show. We got Landing Party in 30 minutes over on Graham's channel where we discuss the Star Trek episode, The Empath. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining today. We could not do the show without you, and I sincerely mean that. And I appreciate all the super chats and your guys' contributions. And we will see you right here next week on Graybeards Studio. Good night, everybody.